Thank you, Chairman. And I, too, have been going to the border since 2005 when I was Secretary of State of Texas under Governor Perry. And I can tell you it's worse today than it was yesterday, and it's going to be worse tomorrow than it is today. And there is an invasion taking place at this southern border, a national security crisis of Biden's making. Millions of fighting-age men and women are making their way into our communities and draining American resources, and affecting all of you out in the audience. I spent the last week in my district meeting with local law enforcement, elected officials, and constituents to hear how their communities are suffering from Biden's failures at the border. I heard how bad actors are smuggling deadly fentanyl into our streets, and cartel members are terrorizing our communities with human trafficking and violent crimes. My constituents, my neighbors and friends are pleading for help to secure our border. Secretary Mayorkas and President Biden continue to ignore, they totally ignore the pleas of the American people, forcing Governor Abbott to take on the crisis alone. Instead of coming to Texas aid, our president has decided to retaliate against and target patriots such as Governor Abbott and the brave men and women of the National Guard who are putting their lives on the line to safeguard our nation. And remember, President Biden has only been to a parking lot in El Paso, Texas. It's his way of talking about the border. And Texans have had enough. It's past time for Biden to get to work and to do what is required of our commander-in-chief. If the federal government refuses to do their job to protect the American people, we must ensure Texas is allowed to defend its borders and its people. It's my honor now to bring one of my colleagues again from Texas, Congressman Brian Babin, to the stand. Brian not here? He's pulling teeth somewhere, I guess. Jody Arrington.